Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video, so want to do one of these, the celebration reviews. I guess I'm getting to this one a little bit late. Sometimes I tend to get to stuff, I don't know. I just, like my recording style lately too, I just kind of like, just find my way to whatever video I'm going to record, and then we're going to record it, and I do have a lot of ideas bouncing around, and blah, 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 blah. Where's the playlist at? This is not a good start to this video. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. These right here. Kind of taking a look at the characters, how effective they are at the end of the celebration. So Minato combined all of the content and celebrations of March together. I guess I get why she did that, but okay. So we got the Deborah celebration. We got kind of like Dokkan Frontier's introduction. We have Saiyan Day. And then we also do have the Faded Showdown campaign. Again, I loved this. I thought this breathed a lot of energy into the community. This was awesome. So hopefully they do another one of those. That was really good. All right, let's jump in. I think I missed this one. I didn't get a chance to vote in a lot of these, but I'll tell you all what my vote would be as we go through. So, Deborah. Now, Deborah, you could argue outright as the best character in the game. I really think so. Deborah has everything you need: massive damage, massive defense, and most importantly, besides big damage and big defense, is a very special ability. Like something that can really just like kind of like change the game. For Deborah, it's the taunt. You know, team protecting mechanic. This is a hard 10 out of 10. Deborah might be the all-time best, like, in-between celebration character. Like, or whatever we want to call it. Deborah, he might be the single best we've ever seen. Like, so this would be like, you know, like Videl would be in this discussion. Oh, so would Tech Ultimate Gohan. Tech Ultimate Gohan would be in the discussion. Captain Ginyu, right? Like characters like that. There have to be at least a couple of other ones who are worth noting. I don't think characters like, you know, physical Vegito Blue really are like kind of like in this class I'm talking about, right? Or, you know, like New Year's type characters or something like that. But yeah, Deborah's a hard 10 out of 10. The fact that there's anything other than a 9 or 10 is like, this should be like 95%. I guess it's just because people don't have them, right? Players are not going to have Deborah. Yakon's really good. I think like a 7, 8, 9, 10 is all pretty valid. I'm down with like a 7 or an 8. Yeah. That's good to me. There's the 10. 10. Easy. Now, this is me comparing Bobbity to other like free-to-play characters and stuff like that, like this type of release. I think Bobbity, yeah, that's correct. Yup. Bobbity is a 10. Great character. This is how you drop a Deborah, by the way. Although they didn't give him a main EZA, like a premium, you know, Dokkan Fest or like LR EZA. But they did give him this free-to-play EZA, which is just as good, right? Like, I think I'm going to do a top 20 LRs. I might do that tomorrow night, because, I mean, in 24 hours, I'll still be running World Tournament. So I might do that. I might sit down and spend tomorrow night and sort through LR and TUR tier lists. I want to put those up this week and get those out before we go into Golden Week. I'm going to assume Golden Week will be Dokkan Fest TURs, but, I mean, could be LRs, right? I don't really care either way. I mean, I think Nano makes a good argument of, like, I mean, it's like, oh, if I had a favorite character, I'd want them to be an LR type shit, right? Because more animations, like it's higher stats, you know, presumably better link set, since all LRs share legendary power, right? Puts you ahead of the game. So, I mean, yeah, we'll see. Oh, this is a 10. I mean, it's just, we don't need to. I think that they're also in discussion for number 1 overall. There's a handful of characters. This character, of course, UI Goku Evolution Blue Vegeta. Deborah is. I think Goma as well. And probably the Blues. I'd throw them in there too. Those are kind of like the characters I think contending for the number 1 overall spot. So, oh yeah, that's beautiful. Very well done. Very well done. Yeah, damn. We finally did get an LR Majin Vegeta, and they gave him his respect. All right. Even a lot of people. I remember I was playing the legendary Resident Evil Requiem. What a game! And like I was seeing people's takes that night when we got the reveal, and a lot of people were like, animation's not really too good, but in game, I think their animations look great. I got no problems with the animations for these guys whatsoever, right? Once we got in game. Pui Pui, man. I was skeptical. He's pretty good. I think a 7 or an 8. Yeah. Makes sense. This guy, like, it makes sense that his rankings, like, his votes are all over the place. Because this guy, he is a pure RNG factory character, right? It's just RNG everywhere. I will say this. Typically, like, people go, oh, we want more exciting kits for characters and different and creative and blah, 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 blah. And usually when they do that, the characters aren't really that good. Boring is usually good in Dokkan. But this is a character I would argue that they did kind of like the quirky type shit. And it worked out, I think, really well. I think it did. Like, this is a character who's got, like, a bit of a different type of design. And I think they nailed it, right? So, I think a strong 8. You could get him to a 10. I think you could very easily get Pui Pui to like a 4, maybe even like a 3 if you were really negative, had a really bad experience with him, right? Oh, Majin Vegeta. I would probably say, if you wanted, you can get to a 10. I think I might land on a 9 for him, or an 8. 9 or an 8 is probably what I would say. Like, somewhere in that range for him. Yeah, so, yeah, okay. 9 or an 8 would be between great and good. So, I think it does make sense. Makes a lot of sense. Yep. Yeah, this guy's really good. Yet another in a long line of characters where Dokkan Twitter sees the details and they go all the way crazy about it. Now, yes, a lot of people were just genuinely upset about the honestly bad decision they made with his intro, right? For sure. Right, where it's Trunks or a Buu Saga enemy. Just a bad decision. But a lot of people were skeptical of how good this character was too, and he's very good, very good. To me, this is a 10, because I just look at how excited people got for this. 10. I would have said a 10. People were so, especially like the Vegeta fans, like people, like, it seems like they really banded together to, yes, get the W over Goku, right? That was fun. I enjoyed this whole thing quite a lot. I hope this would be great for them to do. Like, imagine like how good GDC was last year. Like, we got all these million things going on, and then we've also got this going on. Would be really good. Okay. So I will make a prediction. Bad is probably what's going to be the winner on this. Okay, so I'll say this. The limited time content sucks. It's bad. There's not really any... The only, I think, like, sunshine we can find in it, like, you know, sunny side up, the only half glass full type shit we could do with this is say that because the content is, like, time limited, they have been spamming new good fights since basically the 11th anniversary ended. And that is true, because we've had 3 of these RE events. Again, the RE to me does not signify like a redo or something like that. It seems to signify that it's a time limited one, is what the RE seems to signify to me. I would probably, I think the fights are a 10. But I bet you most people are going to put, like, bad on this because it's a limited time event. If we separate the fact that it's limited, the fights were really good. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Majin Vegeta. I didn't really do Gohan, Goten, and Trunks as much, but I probably should have. Let me see. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, this is hybrid. I was surprised. I thought people would say bad. Good, great. Yeah, I thought the fights were good. I think Dokkan Frontier, I like what they did with it. I think it's good. Now, lately, you know, it's funny, this is March 31st when this went up. This is before the recent batch. Okay. I found a lot of, like, some of this recent batch to be a little annoying, and perfect timing as we load in right here. exactly this right here. Right? This is the crate. Like, just load in, and it's like hit every dodge or GG, game over. Right? Let's see. I assume this is another loss. Well, the reason this video is so long is because of this. Let's see. We start this, Ginyu, at about 14 minutes. And then... yeah, I was getting just brutal luck. Yeah, look at this. About 40 minutes was just this Ginyu fight. I just couldn't get it. We had a couple of runs, I remember, where it's down to literally one hit. Just couldn't get the luck. Couldn't get the luck to fall. Lately in this game, I do feel like I've been just dreadfully unlucky. I do, but I mean, it is what it is. But here's the thing. Dokkan Frontier, I think, is actually going to be good. But it's when we actually have a new roster of characters. We've had... at Dokkan, you know, you could certainly have many issues about Dokkan. I do think, of course, there's just general game fatigue as the game's on 11 years, right? That's why I think players who take breaks and come back will certainly feel refreshed, and I think it'll be good. And hopefully they get rid of the time-limited content so you can come back and catch up on all the content, right? But the characters have been great, right? Like there's almost no characters that I really don't like. I mean, I'm certainly a little down on this character, but are they bad? No, right? Only character I would say I really hate this year is probably this guy. Tamagami 3 is horrible as well. But the kits are so good, right? So it's like, oh man, Buu Saga got such a buff. Saiyan Saga got such a buff. Where's Namek? You see it? Now there are the three characters, but they're from Dokkan Frontier itself, right? Like had they done Buu Saga, like let's just take a look at Buu Saga. Like how much fun Buu Saga would be. How think of all the different ways you could run Buu Saga. You could run a full Majin Buu setup. You could run Saiyans. You could go like Vegito fusions. You can go hybrid Saiyans. Right, you can do full Buu, you can do Babidi's forces, you can go full Majin Vegeta. Like, how many different ways could you build teams? Because, judging by the strength level of Dokkan Frontier, I mean, I imagine all 2024 and beyond characters would be useful here. Like, we'd have to go all the way back to, like, Gohan and Goten, like, would you know, this, to the right of Gohan and Goten. Everything above it will probably be quite effective. Like, do you guys realize how good these guys are going to be in Dokkan Frontier? You know. Like, the problem with Dokkan Frontier is that they started with Namek, which it has not really gotten many releases. And even when it gets releases, they've sucked most of the time. This Frieza, this is 2019. 2019. Yeah. So the end of the third row is 2019. Buu Saga. The end of the third row is 2024. That doesn't even, it doesn't, look how far down these guys, aren't even aged out, really. Like, you could still clown, it depends on the fight, but, you could still clown around with Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and we know how useful Fat Buu still is. And compare that to Namek. It's not even comparable. So that's the problem with Dokkan Frontier. Wow, people thought it was great. Okay. That does make me optimistic. I really like it, but I just didn't think they didn't do very good with the last batch of stages. Hopefully the next batch of stages, I think, drops on the 24th. Jesus Christ, that's so long away. It's the 24th, right? I think so. Oh, we could just quickly check, I think. That's when Krillin will release as well. It's going to release so far away that that's where I presume we might find out what Golden Week is. Oh, my internet's being dumb right now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, because if we look at general missions, yeah, the 24th, and then Krillin, you can get some of these equips on the 24th, and the medals to awaken him. Yeah, so it's the 24th million years away, 100 years away. That March is really good. Here's the problem for Dokkan, though. like March has been really good and April has been really good. But like all you're gonna see really is like, oh my god, so much like negativity about the game. It's just kind of like a slower period, right? Like it's always like this in April, June, October, right? Like Iron Cane is gonna be crying about views on Dokkan videos, right? Like people are gonna be saying the game sucks. It's always like in these like down periods, it's always gonna be like that. But what Dokkan can't repeat is 11th anniversary feeling like a flop, because what it is a lot of players are off the game right now, right? They're not playing during the Deborah celebration, during the Tao celebration, during the Raditz celebration back in 2022, right? Like players aren't playing during these celebrations, but butts are back in seats for the big celebrations. So at Dokkan, you can't fuck up the big celebrations, because that's when, like, there's so many players now where it's like they're not, like, Dokkan is 11 years in. They're not on it all the time, right? Like, it's like they're coming back and forth. And I think it's smart to do that, by the way. Don't force yourself to play the game if you're not having fun. Easy, right? Like, I could make a comparison to this, not with Dokkan, because, you know, obviously, you know what I'm talking about. But, like, some of these games, right? Like, here's a good example I'll use. Demon Slayer. I'm like 2 trophies away from the plat, and it's just like it was annoying me, and I was just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm moving on. See ya. All right, like I don't care. Like it got annoying, so I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. What's another one? Silent Hill. What's funny about this one is I can't really do this unless I somehow get a legitimate PS3 controller, because this port is infamous as being terrible. And the controller, it's not, I swear to God, it's not John's or anything like that. The, like, third-party controllers don't work with that port. It has to be, like, an official, like PS3 controller. And it's just like, because the one trophy in here, it's so specific what you have to do. You have to, like, kill 1 million enemies, take no damage, do it on hard mode with a speed run. Like, this is actually, like, a very difficult thing to do. But yeah, I mean, so my point is, you'll see some of these where it's just like, annoying, I'll walk away, right? Like, I'm not the best at fighting games. Some of these, and this was I was like, whatever, fuck it, we're out of here. I actually want to go back to God of War. I played God of War 3 recently, and I was kind of like, damn, I kind of, like, that did give me the, like, I'm thinking about it, but it's just, there's so many games I want to play, but you know what I want to do even more than play games and get trophies? We got to grind videos, man. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. Long tangent here, but yeah, Dokkan was very good in March, but you know, people are still frustrated about the 11th anniversary. And you know, there's a fraction of the player base compared to what's usually there. Oh, that's the end of it. Okay, there we go. There was March. Yeah, in terms of characters, very good. I mean, if you hate this because it goes away, that makes sense. I get that. I thought this was incredible. Thought they did a great job with this. I really hope they do it the same format. I thought the format was great. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Maybe it... Nah, I feel like it's fine. Because the way they did the format was, it's not like the total amount of, like, currency grinded by each team. It was like what percentage, so each team, like, they use, like, percentages of how, like, much each person was grinding, right? And it's like, it was a huge blowout. Like, Team Vegeta, like, it was not even close. So it makes me think that the scoring criteria wasn't good. But at the same time, if they just flipped it and made it total currency, would Team Vegeta even have had a chance? So I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if they graded it a different way, it might have been unfair. So I think the way they did it probably is how they should do it. But yeah, hopefully we do this again during like GDC. Oh my god, it'd be so sick. So let me know what you guys think about all the characters. The god of the game, Deborah. Damn, March had 2 of, you know, I don't know, the 4 or 5 best characters in the game. Pretty good, pretty good. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.